and welcome to another Postdoc vlog. My name is Iris and I am ill. Because I'm hot and I'm cold. Anyway, the show must go on. So here we are, but it will probably be a short one. August, what about it? I had holidays for part of it and I started my new job. This was my to-do list, which I made when I didn't really know what I had to do yet. Mainly, I've just spent a lot of time reading and my other projects were kind of dormant, but now they're getting back to life again. So it's getting busier, which actually is quite nice. So I've been trying to settle in at the German Aerospace Center, DLR. I think it's been going quite well considering working remotely and stuff. The first week, as you may have seen, was a bit awkward, but I've since talked to people and that was really nice. So all good and getting better. In terms of reading, like I said, I read a lot, so this is proof of that. I finished the book. Oh yeah. 1.5 weeks to read this. It was interesting. I liked it. I learned a lot, especially about the clouds. So yeah, this one, done. Woohoo! I also got back the revisions from my postdoc paper from Leeds and they were not that great. I got the review for my Leeds postdoc paper back yesterday. And they are major revisions, as in like quite major, as in like that would be a whole new study major. So I don't know what to do about that. I'm not entirely sure if I enjoy writing papers because I find it very frustrating that it's never really good enough. But then I do enjoy some things. I'll try not to think about those quite bad reviews. At least it wasn't rejected. Okay, so I was being a bit dramatic there. I'm always, my first instinct in receiving revisions is always being very defensive. But it might be that they are actually doable. I've put off working on them until after I finished the Geodynamics 101 paper revisions, which are due in a week. So that's been my work mostly, reading a lot and working on revisions. And then during my holidays, I made a puzzle, of which I'm very proud, so here you can have a look at it. I also went to London a few times again, which is probably where I caught whatever this is. Still awaiting the tests, thank you very much. And in London I visited a lot of theatre again. It was glorious. One of the musicals I went to was Les Miserables, which is why in the previous vlog on my first week at DLR you can hear me sing a lot of those tunes. But yeah, my favorite is still Be More Chill, Postdoc in the Bedroom. Oh, Hairspray was also amazing. Hairspray was, ooh. A few plays, I went to a circus, a magic show, some comedy, some stand-up comedy. I was very happy with how varied it was. It was all really good. Since I had quite a lot of time on my hands with, the holiday, I watched a lot of shows. I've enjoyed Young Royals on Netflix. Absolutely lovely. I binged it so hard. The characters have a very special place in my heart. Then, since I was looking for something similar to Young Royals, I watched the first 2 seasons of Sex Education. Yeah, it was okay. I liked it. I watched The Chair, about the first woman and woman of color chair of the department in an Ivy League kind of university. It's a comedy kind of thing. And then the last thing that I'm watching currently and making my way through steadily is How to Get Away with Murder. I love it. Particular favorites are Connor and Oliver. Those are my favorite characters. And I'm enjoying all the mystery very much. And I'm wondering if they will get away with murder. So that was, hopefully, a very short postdoc vlog. I will be back with more next month. I'll hopefully feel a bit better. And I'll hopefully have more to tell you about the German Aerospace Center. Because it is rather cool. I just need to learn a lot more. Bye! Oh, and the last thing, if all goes well, I will have a very exciting announcement next week, if I can actually stick to my own schedule. So, keep your eyes peeled for that. Let's do that again.